Yeah. Well, it's funny, a couple minutes ago, I mentioned the dog days of summer, and I had a viewer email me and say, why do you call it the dog days? Like, where did that even come from? So I thought I would just break it down really quick, actually. It's called the dog days of summer because long ago, they realized that the star Sirius was rising just above the sun around this time of year, late July, early August, and that tends to be the hottest time. So the dog star Sirius is the reason it's called the dog days. But I think you could also say it's because, the dogs lay around in baby pools and hang out. That's the dog days of summer. You can come up with your own meaning for it. But originally, it was because of the star Sirius. So if somebody asks you that, or maybe that's a good little water cooler thing you can bring up tomorrow at the office. As we go into the dog days of summer tomorrow, it's going to be hot and it'll be a great one to get to the pool. 94 degrees, some hazy sunshine out there, very little storm chance. We're not seeing any rain across the area now with temperatures in the 90s. 90 in Spartanburg, we're looking at 88 for Gaffney, 94 down in Abbeville and Elberton, 93 in Anderson, 95 in Toccoa. So just a lot of 90s. Even some mid-90s, 86 up in Asheville. And we're struggling to see any rain develop. We've got some of that over in Georgia, but it's very minimal, and that's going to be the case between now and the end of the weekend. So just get ready for it. You may be running the sprinklers or getting out to water the lawn. Looks like that's going to be fine for the early part of the day. Late part of the day, I would hold off. In the middle, of course, you don't want the evaporation to steal some of that water from the soil as they go toward the lunch hour and late afternoon. But you don't have to really think that, oh, well, what if I water and then a storm comes through? That's not going to be an issue most likely the next few days. We're going to be looking at mostly dry conditions, and it's going to be hot. Low to mid 90s expected tomorrow, topping out around 93 on this particular computer model for the upstate, and then sliding back down into the upper 80s by around 7 p.m. And it will be humid outside, so just get ready for it. We'll continue this trend into the weekend. Low to mid 90s and very small rain chances. So yes, the dog days of summer, and we'll continue to feel it, every bit of it. 20% chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday in western North Carolina, mid 80s expected. So this is a little bit above what you would expect even in the mountains. Next 7 days, we'll have low rain chances through the weekend, but then we'll start to see scattered showers and storms back during the heat of the day on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, especially as we get it up to about a 30% chance for rain. Highs stay in the 90s. Remember that stretch where we didn't even have a 90-degree temperature in the 7-day? Well, now it's all 90s. So we are stuck in this heat wave for a little while. 80s across the mountains with small rain chances, very minimal, but those high mountain peaks, especially on the weekend and early next week, could just see a brief shower or two, and then it gets a little better chance for rain into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.